vertical parallel lines. So this is another exercise that I like to do, which is I like to use this red mark here, and I'll draw a line all the way to the bottom of the page. And then about halfway, I'll draw another line, but going upwards. Again, you want your hand to, from the beginning, know that it can go in every direction you need it to go. So there I have those 3 lines. Now I'm going to try to divide these 3 in half. So I'll pick a midway point, and I'll go up, move over, and divide that in half, and come down. Same thing, and now I'm going to try to divide this space in half by going up and then down. Again, this is something that you're going to have a better time if you're listening to some music. All right, and then the same thing, you just keep on going, changing your direction as you go. And noticing, is this easier if you lift your hand off the page? So your hands, maybe your forearm is down, but your hand isn't actually touching the page. And it's going to feel a little bit out of control. That's my cat again. I love having the seismic records of this cat on my lap. And your goal is to keep doing this until you can't anymore. It's a game, and once those lines touch, you lose. All right, this is going to get a little hairier. Then down. The brush pen for me isn't as easy to use as a real brush, particularly a bristle brush. And I gave you guys a brush. One of the brushes I gave you has a bamboo handle. That brush is wonderful for making lines. With the ink, I gave you some Sumi ink as well. And if you want to play with those things, you can. Just remember to really rinse your brush when you're done, so you don't have the ink caked up in it. Yeah, I have an easier time. Maybe I'll do a demo with that, with a real brush. This is a real brush. It's not an unreal brush, but it doesn't behave the same way natural bristles do. But it is a wonderful little brush to just have in your pocket, and also to do solid black. It's a lot easier than trying to do it with your Uniball. Although I can't remember if this, I'll have to look. I can't remember if this ink is water soluble. My guess is that it is. So there's your parallel line exercise.